Hey guys, and welcome back to Tesla Effect. We click the button now! The life of Nikola Tesla. 14916122233. Yep, that's what it says. Read it perfectly. Spit perfect. Spit perfect. I'm gonna cross out these things because I think I have them. So we're gonna write those down because I don't want to have to friggin' reopen and close all the goram time. 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3, 7. We have the 4 boxes. I wonder if we have to fill those in mathematically. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Oh dear. I can fill them in. This is curious. Let's see. So this adds to 10, 15. This adds to 15. Okay, it's pretty dang straightforward. So 9. That means this needs to be a 6. Shocking. Okay, that means this needs to be a 1. That means this needs to be a 8. Which means this needs to be a 5. Hey, I'm the best. Why'd I even bother writing it down? Scribble, 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 scribble. What do we have? The Margaret Leonard key.
Margaret Leonard leave me a key?
Good question.
I wonder if anyone else on Chandler Avenue has seen.
We talk to everybody. Everybody. Let's go figure out which room is hers. First. Maybe she's a domineering escort. Escortess. Let's try this one. Boof. Baff.
Why would
Use.
Margaret Leonard
Use.
leave me a key?
Ah, yeah. PI powers. Give me that.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Just a bone saw.
As I walk in the bathroom, I realize there's something wrong here. Something terribly wrong.
There's no toilet paper to be seen. It's the goat. This is just like Fables. I didn't get to explore the rest of her room. Day 4. If only I'd played for a few more seconds. I suppose I gotta edit it in such a way, but I don't intend to at this time. What we got? What we got? What we got? Okay, nothing else. Well, look at those talons! My God. I can't stand it. It's the stench. I'm a vampire. Okay, I already made that joke, didn't I? Well, let's tell...
Oh, I think I found
Nobody.
Margaret Leonard. Well,
Use the photo.
that was a waste of time.
Yeah, it was. Why don't you do it, dummy? Think for
That chair
yourself.
looks comfortable. Too comfortable.
Dangerous.
Was she blind when she picked these out?
Oh, it's so mean.
Oh, there's a flower for each month of the year.
How sweet. Give me that.
It's a business card for someone named Count Saint Germain. Looks like Margaret Leonard had a video journal. I'll need to find a memory stick to use on the vid player to watch them.
Looking for a vid stick every night and day. Is that it?
What's this?
Memory stick. Yeah. Oh, shoot. What we got? What we got? What we got? Need to find the red. I'm guessing that's June. Yellow, I think, is January. So that can stay, probably. The blue one, September. Which is 11? 9, obviously. 9. That was 9. June. March. January, February, March. April, May, June. So we got 1, 9. 1, 9. 11? That last one doesn't look like anything. It's got real feathery bits. Is it April? Or is it November? Whatever. 194. No, sorry. 1946. 1946. 1. this 6? 1, 2. Is this 4? Or is it 11? Haha, it was 4.
It's a picture of someone named Mantis.
Mantis. Don't trust you. Mantis. What does it say for yourself? Mantis.
It's a picture of someone named Mantis.
Thanks.
It's a business card for someone named...
Well, that's not useful at all. Whatever. We shall use the memory card now. Use it. Use it.
The dream that Charles and I shared has become a nightmare.
You are not Betty White.
I wanted to believe, so it was easy to deceive myself, and to know that I have helped to bring it to pass
You
is more than I can bear. I gave them everything, except for the key to it all. I must find the egg before they do. I have long
It's the Slender Man behind you.
Tex is a vital piece to the puzzle. His connection to Donnelly preceded the neural experiments. His coming to Chandler Avenue, a norm among mutants, to the Ritz, and even into Donnelly's same apartment.
Am I a
That
mutant?
was not coincidence. Was it fate, or something else that drew Tex here? It was right here all the time. Under our noses, Tex has found the Tesla egg. Mason believes Tex is with us and will help us against the translator. But I have my suspicions.
That's cool,
I
but I'm
think we need to
involved.
get the egg away from him.
Dang it, Leroy.
I wish I had the courage to destroy the egg. I just can't let go of hope.
This is just
With the
like
egg gone, the threat would likely be eliminated.
whatever that
But so
item
would the
was from
glorious
Venture Bros
future
that
we
the guild was
envision.
after for all those years.
I want to try one more time.
That the Brock
And
Sampson
until I
guys are
know
supposed
one
to
way
destroy
another,
or kill.
I'm
We try to use it.
entrusting the egg to the only person I know who would die to defend it. The one who prays.
Mantis. Praying Mantis. I
was
figured it
working
out.
with
I'm a
Margaret
genius.
Leonard and Mason Bowers in neural experiments? What's my connection with J.T. Donnelly and the egg found in my wall?
I don't remember the
They
egg.
steal it from me and entrust it to someone else. The one who prays.
Mantis is like a preacher type guy, maybe. Surprised nobody came to my girlish screams.
Well, hello, boys.
Mr. Murphy,
They did come.
come with us if you want to live.
Oh dear, that
Seriously?
sounds serious.
Just kidding. What was
Oh.
going on in there? You know the drill.
Why do so many people around you end up dead?
Back off. Quick
Well,
defense.
it's not because I killed them, if that's what you're implying. Usually.
Did you kill Margaret Leonard?
No.
Come on, Danwich. If I killed her, what'd I do with her head? Eat it?
But we keep walking in on you with all these dead bodies.
That wasn't a good
You must be
response.
the unluckiest guy in the world.
Plausible.
Whoever offed Margaret Leonard either hated her guts or was completely bonkers. I mean, why would someone decapitate her?
I don't care why, I just want to know who.
Wait a second, how do we even know it's Margaret Leonard? I mean, maybe that's why they took the head.
Yeah, that might have worked 100 years ago, but now we've got to ask for that. We've already got a positive ID.
It's kind of fun, isn't it? I mean, kind of working together, bouncing ideas, sharing information. I mean, what if I said I had some information might help your investigation?
My head wound seems
I'd
fresher.
say you were withholding evidence.
Now I said I might have something.
No, you said you had something that might help.
Haha.
Yeah, oops. Look, Danwich, you seem like a stand-up guy, and I know you don't want any vigilantism, so I'll play it by the book.
Bye,
I think
book.
I have video that might have been shot by the guy who killed Margaret Leonard.
Spit
I'm just
take.
gonna hand it to
Yeah.
you and hope you'll cut me some slack.
It's on your smart, Alex? Let's have it.
The guy in the video's Mason Bowers.
And this is the guy you think was abducted. The problem is there's no evidence of anyone being abducted, so I can't investigate. My hands are tied.
Well, mine, as you see.
If I claim, if somebody
I
reports
may have
that they
seen
think
this
there's an
guy
abduction,
before.
there's some sort of
Some
investigation,
kind of
right? Maybe? I don't know.
Surveillance video.
A
Maybe not in
surveillance
future
video,
law.
you say.
Too many peeps.
The video could have shown you in your apartment talking to an elderly lady.
But
There may have been another man there as well, a mutant of some kind, who might have jumped you. The elderly lady, in theory, could have appeared to have injected you when you were restrained. In the ensuing struggle, you might have been knocked out on the fire escape.
And when would Bowers have shown, hypothetically?
Right after you were knocked out, tore through the apartment in pursuit of the old lady.
So everything that I've told you matches up, and we're both looking for Mason Bowers.
Are you familiar with a program called VCT, Vehicle Compliance Tracking? All cars come with sensors that report when one is out of compliance. For example, when you have your right front headlight shot out, if you could access the VCT database, which is illegal and highly inadvisable, you would find a list of all vehicles with the right front headlight shot out. If you could provide more information on the vehicle, you can access an ID and an address from the registration.
Any chance this might have been the vehicle seen in the Maldonado surveillance video?
I gotta get back to work, Murphy. If you got questions, ask them. And then stop wasting my time with this speculative nonsense.
I like you. Oh, should know your name.
I
Remember
know who
your name,
Zach
rather.
Williams is, and who his associates are. I'd advise you to keep your distance.
I don't remember who Zach Williams is already. I want to ask about Mantis.
Don't recognize the face.
Oh.
Sorry.
So it wasn't her who injected me, was it?
That's Margaret Leonard? I'll have to take your word for it.
Wait, what's the other thing I showed her? Photo of woman. Margaret Leonard photo? I thought those were the same freaking photo.
A speeder with a broken headlight on the front passenger side? No idea what you're talking about.
Thanks anyway, guess I'm
As
stuck.
soon as I got back from the new San Francisco Police Department, I had an urgent message from Rook. It seems Rook had a soft spot for Margaret and wanted to bring her some justice. He told me he had another interested party in the Tesla cache, a Count Saint Germain, who was staying at the Golden Gate Hotel. Maybe he could divulge some answers.
Spill your guts.
One hears a great deal about
Nice.
Tex Murphy on Chandler Avenue. To what do I owe this pleasure?
What? Do I just
Word is you're a big fan of Nikola Tesla, or at least his stuff.
Yes. Your local pawn shop has a remarkably extensive offering of Tesla paraphernalia. Certainly the largest cache I've found this side of Belgrade.
You mind if I ask what your interest is in Tesla?
I gather you're at least somewhat familiar with the story of the Tesla cache? I believe some of the items Rook has were part of the Tesla cache, but he refuses to divulge how he obtained them. I presume from Margaret Leonard, or some third party who got them from her.
Shocking. Rook normally would cut off his right arm if he thought somebody'd buy it.
I've spent many years searching for something. My hope is to find a clue as to its whereabouts in Tesla's letters or journals. But the trail has led me here. Tell me, Mr. Murphy, do you know the name J.T. Donnelly?
Yeah. I mean, I just heard about it, but he was a PI, and he lived around here back in the 1940s.
That's 100 years
At
ago? I
Ritz,
forget the current date.
in the very room in which you now live. An intriguing connection.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Rather.
interesting and maybe a little weird, but it's not a connection.
But it's so much more than that.
Close up to his
Back in
face.
Donnelly's time, there was a man known as the Sleeping Prophet, Edgar Casey. He made a compelling case for the belief that most of us have
Edgar
lived past
Casey was a
lives.
prophet. Maybe he prays.
You're losing me.
Come now. You've said on more than one occasion that you felt as if you'd been born a century too late. A man out of time, as it were. Tell me, do you have disturbingly realistic, vivid dreams of another era?
What? You know about my dreams? I must be getting incredibly broad-minded in my old age.
This is weird.
So what are you saying? I was J.T. Donnelly in a former life?
Precisely.
We could explore that possibility, but first, have eggs ever appeared in your dreams?
Oh, I love eggs, of course. Poached, over easy, scrambled. I mean, they're certainly nature's wonder food.
There are affordable accommodations in
self.
better parts of the city.
Look
Something
how to cook
could
eggs
have
in
been
a
drawing
cup.
you specifically to the Ritz. Don't you agree?
Yeah, cheap rent. Could you maybe help me out with these memories? Help me interpret these dreams?
If you could find this egg, or even put me on its trail again, I have certain techniques, such as regression and channeling, that could help you recall past events. And
I don't
should
need
add,
you.
the egg is worth a fortune,
I can use Mason Bowers,
which I would gladly pay.
the neurologist.
We talked for
That's
a
my
few
only
minutes
note for him.
longer, but I tell him I need to get back to the case. This is way beyond my comprehension. Mystical eggs? Mind regression? Past lives? It's boggling. Margaret spoke of an egg being held by a religious fanatic who prays.
Yeah.
Was it the Tesla egg I found in the wall at the Ritz? If so, it would have been there for over 100 years.
Yes.
Does it have some sort of channeling power from the person who possessed it? Well, Mason Bowers is still the key. I need data for the VCT so I can find out who kidnapped him. I better start asking around.
Oh dear, whaley, whaley, whaley.
Time for some good old-fashioned detective work. You should talk to potential witnesses and see if they know anything about the suspicious vehicle involved with the abduction.
Thanks, that wasn't clear. You're present. Nope, okay. They know they get around. They could see things. I'm gonna check out the, clubhouse. See if it's been inhabited. I'm guessing no. Nope, okay. Yeah. Wait, what was that? What was that? Nope. Wait, I heard a sneeze. Very clearly heard a sneeze. What could it be? Well, I guess it's just me. Sneezing softly to myself. What is...
The Clean Air Act was abolished after it was ruled irrelevant
Yeah.
due to post-World War III fallout.
Yeah, what? Okay, so who... What is that sound? Is the doors closing? I guess it's just... Yeah, the door's closing. Okay. Sounds way too much like a sneeze. Holly Graham's not gonna know anything. You might know anything, mister. You
know,
might
Murph, I think we
know
make a
something.
great team. What can I do for you?
All of
That's
them.
the most recent photo of Margaret Leonard I could find. Like I said, she's been out of circulation for a while. We were
polite
talking
way to put
about
it, I
some
suppose.
stuff. Tesla, Romanovs, Fabergé, that sort of thing. He sure seems to know a lot about everything.
Interesting.
No. He'd go on into these weird trances and talk about past life stuff,
Trances?
you know, pretty intriguing until you get to where he starts going on about Atlantis. She's dead? And she was living right here for years. How do you always find yourself right in the middle of everything? You have a gift, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Well, you're useless. We are going to talk. Red Sky might be useful. I don't know who's the most useful. I'm going to.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
That's the same intro, so you have nothing.
Yeah, there was a speeder that took off right after the gunshots. Saw it in my rearview mirror. I got a thing for high-end speeders. This was a 48 Pandian.
48
Right.
Pandian. 48 Pandian. Thank you kindly, sir. Whose name I don't remember. Well, is it enough information? Do I need more? I need the color. I need.
I hope you don't mind, Mike. I've been telling folks in the
I
neighborhood about this
kinda
situation,
mind,
just
Lou.
so they know it's the old Tex they're dealing with. Let me
Oh.
know what else I can do for you. Big guy talks like he should be on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in the other day. Didn't seem too impressed with my cuisine.
That stuck-up pig.
So this is the speeder you think took off after those gunshots and the abduction the other day. I do remember seeing a vehicle. I didn't get the license plate or
Bi-Turbo
nothing.
XL.
I just saw it was one of them nice Pandians. The Bi-Turbo XL model.
Well, I'm piecing things together. Thank you, Lou. I'm gonna ask Mojo Jojo.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine.
Good line.
Would if I could.
Well, goodbye. And I walk out of yours. Haha. Yeah. So mean, so heartless. So hilarious.
Hello, Murphy.
Hello, Murphy. How goes the investigation? Let's talk about Count Saint
Interesting
Germain.
fellow. He was particularly interested in anything to do with Nikola Tesla.
Never heard of
He
him.
mentioned that he stayed at the Golden Gate Hotel.
Never heard of it.
The speeder that flew away after the gunshots, I heard?
Yes, the speeder after the gunshots you
Sure
had.
what type it was, but I did notice
Oh, I
that the
didn't hear
interior
ya.
was very unusual. It was all white.
What? Interior. Yes, I didn't hear. Margaret Leonard.
Quite
There's
certain
some
she was on
questions
the
about
run
her.
from
Yes.
someone or
Well,
something.
something. I think.
I took care of her as much as she'd let me.
Oh dear. Quite
Very
noble of
sad
you.
She's gone.
I can tell your eyes very sad looking.
Yes, I'm sure that Margaret's items came from the Tesla cache.
Oh,
Though the pieces she gave
fantastic.
me to sell weren't nearly as valuable as
Oh
rumors
dear.
would have you.
Maybe the whole Tesla cash thing is overrated then. What?
Let's talk to the last, final person I haven't talked to yet. One-Eye Jim.
Wow,
Willie.
that is crazy.
One-Eye
what happened
Willie.
to Margaret Leonard. Is everything okay with you and the cops?
Yes.
The cops would love to pin it on me, but I think it's all tied to a Mason Bowers who was abducted
Don't
outside
tip
the
your
prison
hand,
20
Tex.
years ago. I'm just trying to find anybody who might have seen something.
Oh, well, then you probably need to talk to Sapphire.
Sapphire? Sounds like
She's a domineering escort.
Well, I don't know if she's Greek or not, but she's definitely exotic looking. And she's one of your fellow tenants. Her door's decorated like a French nightmare, but it suits her business. So, if you hear any noises you can't identify, you might want to come back later. Not a clue.
You got more than a clue, bub.
It's a damn shame what happened to that little lady.
Why did
Not
you keep calling
crazy
her
what
little
they
lady?
did to her apartment either.
I didn't see what they did to her apartment. They knocked the lamp over. I mean, the bloodstains are hard to get out, but not a toilet, bathroom? I don't know. We're just gonna barge in. Large Marge sent me.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they're a famous transvestite. Pleasantly surprised, yes.
Likewise, and may I say that the neighborhood has become more friendly and more beautiful than I remember.
Thanks, Tex. You know just what to say to please a lady.
The not so simple machine, Jim. I don't know.
Wow, is that a what kind of contraption is that?
I see. Too tight.
What brings New San Francisco's sexiest PI to my door? Business or pleasure?
Or maybe they are women, and now I feel bad. Wordplay, always wordplay.
Pleasure is my business.
How disappointing. Well, we could use that home gym in there to work off some stress. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a happy ending, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all anybody wants, right? I mean, and they lived happily ever after, that kind of thing.
Fine. You don't want to scratch each other's backs. But what if I don't play ball? Can we still rough and tumble?
Well, Sapphire, don't make me twist your arm.
You can't make me talk.
We can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Is that John Wayne impression?
Are you threatening me? Because if you are, I'd love to see you try the hard way.
Nice effect.
I'm sorry, Tex. I got carried away. I didn't mean to hurt you. At least not like that. Do you forgive me?
Not until I give you a good, firm interrogation.
I'm all yours, Mr. Murphy.
So much talking.
You're a tough guy who thinks he's above the law. What girl doesn't like to get a little turned on by that kind of man? First, I hear people running around up in your apartment. Then, this speeder lands outside. I hear some man yelling and screaming outside the Ritz. Then, he runs off with some other people chasing him. After a bit, he comes back, and I hear him outside my window. Sounds like he's talking to himself. Then, two other guys catch him, shove him into the speeder. Then, I hear gunshots, and the speeder takes off. It's not the nicest place in town, but you can't beat the price. It's a live and let live kind of place. That's not my kind of store.
Sass.
What's she got that I don't? I can tell you one thing that I've got that she doesn't.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
Gets along
Suspicions
with
confirmed,
everybody.
maybe?
Makes great food.
Yeah, he does.
I only met you a couple years ago, so I don't know what you were like before. But I like what I see now. It ain't just your ass that's bad. So spunky. And I love spunk.
I was reading an old Tank Girl comic,
That's the guy you think got abducted?
and they have a drink called Spunk,
I saw him around a few times
and they
going to see
claim
I thought.
to legitimately not have known what Spunk had a double meaning for when they wrote the comic.
That scumbag detective has been watching me for months. Runs the electronics shop, though he's hardly ever there.
What's his name? Zach Williams is
Rook's
the
one of my
original.
best customers.
Oh, I had it written down already.
His tastes aren't as old-fashioned as you might think.
Nice. Good for old rock.
After Clint took over ownership of the Ritz from Nilo, things got a lot better. He even removed all the bugs and hidden cameras.
How
But that
gentlemanly.
place will literally kill you. No idea who that is.
Me neither. Or what it is.
Now, what would I know about that?
Freezing
That
people,
sweet lady used to
erotic.
live here. It looked black, or midnight blue at first, but when the light hit
Sapphire.
it, I could see that it was actually close to sapphire, which, of course, I would remember.
I'm writing a bit too small for my own usefulness.
You do know she's a he, right?
I was right!
With the strength of 10 ordinary men.
I mean, not saying... I mean, it's awesome. Not trying to be
The ultimate game of Battleship.
insulting or anything.
Time to get a new clock.
Wait, so now... Now what? Pretty sure I've talked to everybody. What kind of stuff do I got?
I need to find a few more identifying features about the suspicious speeder.
What do I have? I have those things. Oh, I need the plate number.
I need to find a few more.
We never asked Holly Graham, did we? Okay. I guess she would have the good enough memory to get the license plate.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? Due to my restrictive protocols, I can only confirm that Count Saint Germain is currently a guest at our hotel. You're talking about the speeder I saw take off after the shooting?
I certainly need to
what
write
I
down
can tell
these
you for
things.
certain is the last 2 digits on the license plate. They were the numbers 6 and 3.
Thank you.
Well, I finally gather enough data to identify the kidnapped vehicle. It's registered to a company called Cézanne, and the location appears on my map.
The location appears on my map. What ho? Okay. We are going to go to the next location next time on Fohammer Plays. So, if you liked anything you saw, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I appreciate it a lot. A lot. I'd say a lot, as many times as we possibly can, as we talk quite rapidly. Not sure why that would be. Anyway, thanks again. See you guys next time. Bye.
Me quick, me oh oh oh, me oh oh, me oh me oh me oh, oh me quick, me oh oh oh, na oh, na me oh oh, na me oh.